Well, right now I'm very pleased because I've been working on something, well, on and off for about a year, and I haven't got it to work. And I've just watched one of Julian Ilett's videos on how to set up the current limiting on these buck boost converters, and it's worked first time. I'm really pleased because before I was having all these problems, particularly when I was trying to run up the voltage on this adjuvant supply here. I was getting all sorts of weird flickering and stuff, and it was just hopeless. Even approaching sort of 4.5 amps, gradually creeping up, and I thought there was a problem with the boost converter. So I've set up the voltage to 40 volts as Julian recommends, and then increased the current with a meter in line, and it just works. And in fact, if I just point it here, blindingly bright. I've set it just under 3 amps. It seems to be either over or slightly under. So I've just gone for slightly under, and there's a very almost an audible whine coming from the inverter now, but it definitely works. And my God, it's bright. It really is just blindingly bright. Now at the moment I'm not using a heatsink, but this is a server processor heatsink, and I've got a lot of these, and I'm going to use forced air cooling through the side of it here, and just blow large volumes of air through it, because I'm going to try and make this into a torch. Now I know that I can use this LED, which I've screwed onto this heatsink here, and with lots of thermal paste, and now I know this works. Now I just need to find myself a smaller battery than this one, because this one is, you know, relatively large and not particularly portable. I'm now going to get myself the torch working, and I actually have for this a lens as well, which I've got over in the shack here. So with that and the reflector, it should make quite a nice device. One thing I found, if I try and I try to shield this with some tissue here, to stop me from being blinded whilst I was tuning the thing up. And the problem I found is that although it's an LED, it doesn't take very long before smoke's produced out of the top of it there, and so there is definitely a fair amount of heat being produced. All in all, very pleased, and thank you very much, Julian. Your video will be linked to the bottom of this one. Thanks very much.